Hello friends, Coach Mike here. Band. This is my band topic, subject matter. So listen, again, I can't put this on some of the Facebook groups that are out there for actors. I can't put these talks there. So that's why we call it band. Some actors will give me kickback and they get mad at me, right? And they say vicious stuff, and then some of the moderators, they'll have their people like gang up on me and all that, right? It's so easy to do that online. You come to my studio here and think you're gonna get in my face. Now that's gonna be a different story, but okay, here we go. So they do it online, but you're wise. You're open to the information. Yeah, that's great. So listen, should you ask your agent for a submission report? Again, let's just stick to commercials for now. Should you ask your agent for a submission report? I don't think so. There is one circumstance, and I'll say in a second. Should you ask your agent for a submission report? I don't think so. Here's why. If they say, okay, we'll send that right to you, and then they email it to you, you take a look at it, and you say, man, they submitted me in the last 2 weeks or a month for 80 different things. Okay, back up. Why do you ask for a submission report? Because you're not getting auditions. That's why, right? Or enough of them. So if you're not getting enough of them, for you, you're just going to believe you're not getting auditions, right? That's kind of how you're going to frame it and package it and speak it. So you ask your agent, may I see a submission report? First of all, your agent doesn't like it. They'll say, oh yeah, sure, we'll send that to you, right? But they really don't like it. They feel like you're auditing them, right? Which you are. It's another reason why you don't need to ask. Well, why? Well, and then you get the report, and man, they submitted me 80 times in the last month, and I haven't had any auditions. So how does that make you happy then? Actually, it'll infuriate you even more. But on the other side, if you look at the submission report and they submitted you 5 times in the last month, you're still not going to be happy. And you're not going to be happy midway either with 35 or 40. You still won't be. Because either way, you're not getting auditions. What difference does it make? You could submit yourself and not get auditions. So what difference does it make, the submission report? Now, if you're doing research, okay, I could see maybe you want to see a submission report for, how many times have they submitted me for my type? So at least I know my type is busy. I know there's a need for my type, and now you'll know that it's time to get out of there. But see, I believe, that agency, it's time to get out of that agency. But see, I just seeded that in your head. So now maybe you will ask for a submission report, right? But just know if you ask, your relationship's pretty much done with that agency. Because they don't like you checking up on, man, agents' egos, the average agent. If you're watching, agent, I'm not talking to you, but the average agent's ego is very, very big, right? Because they got a lot of people that, they make happy. And well, if it's a great agency, right? And they got a lot of control and a lot of power. So the ego kind of comes with that. And so they just want you to believe, yeah, we're doing our best for you. Well, I'd like to see a submission report. Why? Why do you ask? That's really what they'd like to say back to you. And then some will give it freely, but it's like you're auditing them. You really don't need to. The audit is, I'm not getting auditions. And if you keep your finger on the pulse of the industry with friends that kind of look like you, other actors, and all the while you're submitting yourself, and and maybe you're getting some auditions on your own. And they're through your efforts, not your agent. And you meet other actors at the castings. You ask them, hey, have you been busy? Is it slow right now? Which seldom is it slow. Right now, as I speak right now, they are casting Super Bowl commercials. They're casting fitness commercials. Get in shape for spring. The sports nutrition products, get in shape products. From weight loss to gyms, muscle building and working out at the gym. Get in shape. So get in shape for spring. Also, spring cleaning around the house, right? Building, right? So you have Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware. It's busy, right? The cars right now, the car models. Next year coming up, 2020. Then it'll be 2021. They're always casting cars at this time of the year. I mean, they cast all year, but the new models are coming. It's not slow. Very seldom is it slow, right? So this, it's slow right now. It's slow. Come on. For weeks and weeks and weeks and months, come on, right? So if I were you, I mean, you're going to do what you want, but it's some food for thought. I think a submission report is kind of pointless. Again, unless you're doing research, which I guess that's not a bad idea. But if you're just asking for one and you're not going to do the research, I don't think you should ask. But if you do ask, even if you're doing research, that relationship is pretty much done now with the agent. When your agent says it's slow right now, there are some other tactics you can use to find out if it's really slow, and you just keep watching me right here. I'm going to be sharing them with you. It's a one sheet I have that I teach my clients what to do when your agent says it's slow right now. I'll teach you. It's very, very simple what to do. You'll start feeling better instantly. You'll stop feeling helpless, like your whole life is just tied up with this agent and nothing's happening. Okay? Friends, thanks for watching. I appreciate you for taking the time to listen to this banned YouTube talk. I know you might be saying, like, why is that so? Why would they ban? Why is that banned? Why? Because again, there's people that on them Facebook group, as soon as I say something they don't agree with, right? They just, they go crazy. For the most part, I go over well, but all it takes is one or two to complain, and then they'll tell the moderators or the group owner, and then, oh, we think you shouldn't post so much now, stuff like that. It's like, wow. Because see, it's cutting edge. I've been coaching for 20 years. My techniques work. I haven't been doing this like some of these folks for coaching people for 2-3 years. I'm in my 20th year. And I do research and we practice, we test. Any wise business owner, they test an idea. They don't use their gut and they don't use their instincts. They test. And they see what works over a period of time and then what doesn't work. All right, friends, thanks for watching. Get ready for the next lesson. Coach Mike here. I appreciate your viewership. Thanks for watching.